Now, there's actually a sign of the end times that really no one is even talking about right now, guys. And man, just get ready. When I show you guys this clip and react to this, it's going to be crazy, because the way technology is going, guys, it just continues to advance, and it's just crazy to me. The things that we can do now, it's ridiculous. It's scary. It's scary. And this video, it's going to scare you, because if this comes into fruition, guys, which they're working on right now, it's going to get ugly. But yeah, make sure you guys watch this entire video through, because I'm going to talk to you guys about what the Bible says about this and how it actually relates to what's going on in the world right now. And there's just going to be some useful things inside your inventory to know, inside of your mind, guys, in this video that I believe will change your life forever. So with all that being said, guys, hey, let's get straight into this one. Alright guys, you ready for this? Watch this. This video is crazy.
Allow people to serve 20-year sentences in just 5 minutes. This is Cognify. It's basically a capsule that'll create artificial memories, making you think that you served a 20-year prison sentence. It's pretty crazy because it'll create artificial memories, making you think you learned different skills, met different people, and honestly just became a better person in a 20-year span. And all of this happens in just 5 minutes, where an AI will go in and basically reprogram your entire brain. Depending on how bad the crimes are of the person who's being put inside of this capsule, they're able to tailor the memories of this person to basically make them a better person. This concept focuses on rehabilitating people back in society, not just throwing them in a prison cell and hoping they come back a better person. One of the biggest upsides to doing this is that it will completely eliminate jails and prisons, which is really beneficial because they're very expensive to run. They're supposed to test this out in the coming days, so make sure you're following and I'll update you exactly how this test goes. Also, do you guys think it's a good thing or a bad thing that we're basically replacing a 20-year prison sentence with just 5 minutes? New prison.
That's crazy, man. So basically, this program is called Cognify, and what it essentially is going to be used for is to rehabilitate the mind of people who are serving time in prison. Whereas you would go to prison, for an example, right now, if you murder or do something like that, maybe your sentence is, or maybe if you did something that was like rape or something like that, your sentence might be like 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, just something like that. Your sentence now through Cognify might actually only be 5 minutes, okay? But in your mind, you would be stuck in your mind for 20 years. You literally served your sentence in your mind, and they'll retrain your mind through this Cognify technology. I know, guys, it's scary, it's crazy. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering, how does this relate to the end times? Where does it talk about such type of stuff inside of the Bible? Okay, I'm about to show you. Now, it literally says inside of Revelation, in the last days, okay, listen, people will try to find death, right? People will try to die, but death they will not find. Now think about this, okay? How is it that if you are trying to die, you won't be able to die? How is that possible? Think about this. We see people all the time that want to die and they end up just committing suicide, doing something crazy like that. Think about this. How would it be that you try to find death, right? You try to die, but you can't. I think this technology is a great indicator to what could be going on, right? Think about it. If you are trapped in your mind, you will not be able to die. Death is not in your hands. You won't be able to find it. You're trapped in this capsule of your mind. Think about it. They can put you in any place in your mind. They can torment you inside your mind for years, as long as they wanted to. Okay, this is why it's so scary. This technology got in the wrong hands. People could use it in a very bad way, okay? Think about it. You wouldn't be able to die. It's like being inside of a coma, right? Except in a coma, usually you're blacked out. And in most cases, I hear when people come out of a coma, they don't remember anything. They don't even remember if they had dreams or anything like that. It's like they blacked out and they woke up. But it's different in this case, right? In this case, it's like you would remember everything, right? You're stuck. You're trapped inside of your mind through this technology. You're trying to die, right? But you can't. And as soon as you get out, you think about this. Like, say they have you in a sentence of doing this twice, right? Twice, being tortured for 50 years. So 100-year sentence of being tortured. So they let you out after 50, right? But then like 2 days later, they say, all right, now we're going to do your next 50 years. You might be trying to die. You may be like, no, I am not going back to that place. I want to die. Instead, they just shove you in there. They put you under the technology and you're out. You pass out. There's nothing you can do. You're stuck there for another 50 years. You try to die, but you can't. You can't escape death. Now, what's scary to me, guys, is what if they tried to use this technology to persecute Christians? It's scary. Think about that. Think about that. It's just mind-boggling that, you know, they could do something like this. Imagine they put you through this program of, you know, being stuck in the middle of nowhere in your mind for years and years and years, right? Really, it's like a 5-minute time in reality, but in your mind, it's years and years and years. And then as soon as you come to be, right? As soon as you wake up after being in that resting technology mindset, you get up, and then they're like, okay, renounce Jesus, or we're putting you in there for another 500 years. Think about how tough that would be, guys. Are you ready for this type of stuff? It could get real. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what the technology is going to be used for. The Bible doesn't say we're going to be persecuted in that way. It might not. But I'm here to challenge you today. Are you prepared to die for Christ? But not just die for Christ, to be tortured. You guys don't realize this, but in the early times, the early centuries of the church, Christians were tortured, man. Burned alive. Burned alive by people like Nero. People like Caesar. These people would torment the Christians. This is how the apostles died. So many of them. Peter was crucified upside down, guys. This stuff's real. It's getting real. I believe right now we're just in our comforts, living in our luxuries, right? Doing what we want to do, living as Christians, not radical on fire for God. Just, you know, entertaining ourselves, playing video games, watching Netflix here or there, scrolling, living our lives. But soon it's going to take you, man. You're going to get taken under the water. You're not going to know what to do. You're not going to be prepared. So I'm here to challenge you today. Be prepared. Be ready for what's to come. Your freedom that you think you have right now, I promise you at some point it's going to be taken from you. As we enter the end times, we know Christians are going to start to suffer. That's what it says in Revelation. Especially when that beast rises and the mark of the beast comes into fruition, guys. It's going to get radical. It's going to get wild. So yeah, stay guarded, stay ready, be prepared, guys. Cognify, this technology they're working on, I think it's a big indicator that we are going to be entering into this next season of definitely end times type stuff, guys. I mean, technology that can keep you from dying, even if you want to, right? You can't escape your mind. You can't die, right? If they're holding you hostage, you can't. So I just think that this could be something that is a big indicator that, guys, we're in the last days. We need to wake up as Christians. We need to come out of the lukewarm Christianity. I have a whole video on 3 signs that you're lukewarm I recently just released on my other YouTube channel. I think you guys are going to probably want to check that out, because I think watching that video will prepare you for your walk with God and show you how you can come out of lukewarm Christianity. So yeah, guys, man, just be ready, be prepared, guys. Live in prayer, relationship with God. Come out of the things of this world and just draw close to Him, man. Life's short. Life is short, guys. We need to make the most of it and not live for the temporary things of this world, but live for eternity. All right, guys, man, that's going to wrap up today's video. But look, again, if you're serious about your faith, I recently launched a Patreon where I'll be training you guys personally when it comes to drawing closer to God and that type of stuff. I can't, unfortunately, train every single person personally on YouTube because there's just so many comments coming in, so many people, man, and I've organized this whole thing to be able to personally answer whatever questions you have, as well as I'll be teaching you guys how to go viral for Jesus, posting online, doing the work of God. That's one thing God is doing these last days, guys. He's casting a great net, okay? A great net, which basically means He is spreading the word through digital ministry big time. I'm telling you, this is a huge thing. A weapon that the devil tried to use, God is now using to intend. Here He's using it for the good of the kingdom of God, right? So, yeah. So if you want to get in, you get access to the Discord community, friends, godly people that would challenge you in your faith, man. family believers that love you and care about you and are going to be there for you. I know it can be tough as a Christian being stranded alone, feeling like, no one understands you. I've been there. I understand. So if you're wanting godly community in your life, man, get in. I've made it as cheap as possible. It's like $7 a month. It's basically like you buying me a coffee once a month, guys. So yeah, pray about it. Get in if you feel led. I cannot wait to see you in the inside. So with all that being said, hey, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe. This is my reactions channel. It's not my main channel. I believe God's going to do mighty things on here as I expose the darkness and bring the light. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments about this one. Yeah, with all that being said, guys, hey, God bless you. I love you all very much.